If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, something's missing in my chest, you're not alone. For years, countless lifters hammer out countless bench presses, flies, and push-ups, yet the lower portion of the pecs stubbornly refuses to fill in. Maybe you notice it first as a subtle hollow just beneath your mid-pecs. At first, it's easy to ignore. But as you get leaner and your muscles become more defined, that gap becomes glaringly obvious. Here's the cold, hard truth. If your lower chest lags behind, it throws off the balance of your entire torso. You could have a chest that's thick in the middle, well-rounded up top, yet still look incomplete. Or worse, top-heavy. No amount of upper chest development will hide a weak lower section. That's why hitting the lower fibers is essential, whether your goal is pure aesthetics, overall strength, or functional performance. And make no mistake, the lower chest isn't just a cosmetic detail. These fibers stabilize your torso during pressing movements, improve pushing power, and help your arms move efficiently in countless athletic and everyday motions. Neglecting them is not only a visual error, it limits your strength, your stability, and your overall upper body performance. Here's the good news. You don't need a dozen obscure movements or gimmicky machines to fix this. There are 3 exercises, simple, highly effective, and scientifically proven, that can transform your lower chest like nothing else. By combining bodyweight work, compound pressing, and cable isolation, you'll hit every angle of the lower fibers, giving your chest that full, rounded look you've been chasing. Let's break them down. Exercise 1. Incline push-up, the ultimate bodyweight lower chest builder. You might be thinking, push-ups? Seriously? But hear me out. The incline push-up isn't just for beginners. It's a deceptively powerful tool for sculpting the lower pecs. By adjusting your body angle, you shift the tension to the bottom fibers of your chest, which are notoriously hard to target with traditional flat bench work. Why incline push-ups work? Most push-up variations hit the mid-chest, and decline push-ups emphasize the upper chest. The incline version does the opposite. It pulls focus downward. Plus, being a bodyweight movement, it forces your stabilizers, core, and shoulders to work in harmony with your pecs. It's functional strength, chest definition, and joint-friendly training all in one. How to perform incline push-ups correctly. Find a stable, elevated surface, a bench, sturdy chair, or even a step. Place your hands shoulder-width apart on the platform. Keep your fingers pointed forward. Step back with your feet so your body forms a straight line from head to heels. Avoid sagging hips or piking your legs upward. Lower your chest slowly toward the platform, controlling the movement all the way down. Press back up, focusing on squeezing the lower pecs at the top. A slight forward lean of the torso can amplify lower chest activation. Pro tips for maximum lower chest engagement. Slow is better than fast. A 2 to 3 second lowering phase maximizes time under tension. Pause at the bottom for 1 second before pressing back up. This improves muscle fiber recruitment. Keep your elbows slightly tucked to reduce shoulder strain and ensure the chest does the work. Adjust the height of your platform to progressively challenge the lower pecs. A lower surface increases difficulty. Common mistakes: allowing your hips to sag or sticking your butt too high. This shifts tension away from the chest. Using momentum instead of controlled movement. The lower chest responds to deliberate, slow contractions. Hands placed too far forward, which turns the exercise into more of a shoulder press than a chest builder. Why it's essential. Incline push-ups may seem simple, but they're deceptively effective. You can perform them anywhere with zero equipment, making them perfect as a warm-up, a burnout at the end of your chest session, or even a full workout when a bench isn't available. For anyone chasing rounded lower pecs, this exercise is non-negotiable. Exercise 2, dips, the classic lower chest mass builder. Once you've nailed incline push-ups, it's time to bring in the heavy hitter, dips. If you do them correctly, dips are one of the single most effective ways to develop the lower chest. They're a compound movement, meaning multiple muscle groups fire simultaneously. Chest, triceps, shoulders, and even your core all get stronger while your pecs thicken. Why dips are so effective? Unlike dumbbell flies or cable movements, dips let you handle significant resistance while naturally targeting the lower chest. Adjusting your torso angle and grip width allows you to emphasize the pecs over the triceps, and the depth of the movement ensures a full stretch under load, exactly what lower chest fibers need for growth. How to perform dips for lower chest. Grip parallel bars and fully extend your arms. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Adjust your grip. Too wide can strain the shoulders. Too narrow shifts emphasis to the triceps. Your elbows should remain slightly tucked. Lean your torso forward just enough to engage the chest while keeping the back straight. Slowly bend your elbows, lowering your body as far as your mobility allows without discomfort. Press back up, squeezing your lower chest at the top. Advanced tips. Add external weight using a dip belt or hold a dumbbell between your feet. Slow down the lowering phase to increase time under tension, a key factor for muscle growth. Keep the forward lean subtle. Upright dips target the triceps more than the chest. Common mistakes. Dropping too fast, which reduces muscle activation. Leaning excessively or rounding the back, which risks injury. Partial reps. If you can't hit a full range of motion yet, use assistance until you build strength. Why dips are non-negotiable. Dips do more than sculpt the lower chest. They improve pressing strength, shoulder stability, and core coordination. For anyone serious about building thickness in the bottom pecs, they are indispensable. Pair them with incline push-ups, and your lower chest will get both volume and heavy load stimulus, the perfect combo for growth. Exercise 3, high pulley crossover, isolation for defined lower pec fibers. Finally, let's bring in the finishing touch, the high pulley crossover. Often overlooked in favor of dumbbells or barbell presses, this cable movement is perfect for isolating the lower pecs and giving your chest the definition that compound lifts alone can't deliver. The downward vector of the cables aligns perfectly with the lower fibers, making every contraction count. How to execute the high pulley crossover. Set the pulleys to their highest position. Grab the handles with palms facing down or slightly inward. Step forward into a staggered stance with knees soft and torso slightly tilted. This is your base for stability. Open your arms wide to stretch the chest fully, then pull the handles downward toward your belly button. Squeeze the lower chest at the bottom and slowly return under control. Pro tips. Cross one hand slightly over the other at the bottom for extra inner chest activation. Maintain a controlled tempo. Avoid swinging, jerking, or using excessive weight. Focus on the mind-muscle connection. Ensure you feel the lower pecs doing the work. Common mistakes. Arching the back or losing spinal alignment. Pulling horizontally at chest level instead of downward toward the abs. Using momentum instead of a controlled, deliberate contraction. Why the high pulley crossover completes your lower chest routine. This movement targets areas the press and dip can't fully reach. It stretches, contracts, and defines the lower fibers with precision. When performed at the end of a chest workout, it delivers that finishing touch, the crisp separation and rounded fullness that makes your pecs look complete. Building a complete lower chest routine. Now that you know the 3 powerhouse exercises, the next step is structuring them for maximum results. A sample rotation could look like this. If your lower chest is lagging, incline push-ups, 3 to 4 sets of 12-20 reps. Dips, 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, add weight if needed. High pulley crossover, 3 sets of 12-15 reps. Tips for optimal growth. Frequency matters. Hit your lower chest 1-2 times per week with sufficient recovery. Form first. Never sacrifice technique for heavier weight. Lower chest fibers respond to controlled, deliberate tension. Time under tension. Slow reps, holds at the bottom, and peak contractions dramatically improve muscle engagement. Progressive overload. Gradually increase reps, sets, or resistance over time to force adaptation. Why this approach works. Incline push-ups target the lower chest from a body weight perspective, building endurance and functional strength. Dips provide heavy load compound stimulation, thickening and filling in the lower fibers. High pulley crossovers refine and define the muscle, giving the chest crisp separation and fullness. By combining these 3 exercises, you're hitting every angle of the lower chest: compound pressing, body weight endurance, and isolation definition. The result? A chest that's full, symmetrical, and powerful. Building a complete chest is about more than just benching heavier or chasing a pump. It's about understanding your anatomy and targeting areas that lag behind. The lower chest, in particular, is easy to neglect, but impossible to fake with other lifts. With the 3 exercises above, incline push-ups, dips, and high pulley crossovers, you've got a proven, science-backed strategy for filling in that stubborn hollow and creating rounded, balanced pecs. Remember, consistency beats intensity alone. Even the best exercises won't work if you skip workouts, neglect recovery, or ignore nutrition. Eat to support growth, sleep to recover, and train with purpose. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, just intentional, focused work. Stick with it, and you'll notice thicker, fuller lower pecs in weeks. Thanks for reading. Drop a comment with your progress, subscribe for more in-depth guides, and share this routine with anyone who wants to take their chest development to the next level.